to fly, but I can meditate. It's ripping me to nothing. Nothing. I may not be able to fly, but I can meditate. It's ripping and stitching, and all these emotions are so damn convincing. Look in the eyes of the person that's hurting. The feeling, the motive, the answer is certain. There's no going back now, so guess what? Don't turn around and act like you give a fuck. I said and never trusted myself. I hope that they never know until it's done. So you can finally see what I think wrong with me, but it's too late. I'm already in the eternal stream. I don't scream, I don't shout, I don't bitch, I don't cry. And the things that I want are never handed to me. I may not be able to fly, but I can meditate. It's ripping me to nothing. Nothing. I may not be able to fly, but I can meditate. It's ripping and stitching, and all these emotions are so damn convincing.
Okay. I really just I'm confused by this. Like, I guess like you're doing the Birdbox challenge, right? Is this what's going on?
Birdbox. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about this Birdbox thing, but I won't have you talking about my new girlfriend that way. She's into some things, and I'm trying to adapt. All right.
Okay, so you have a new girlfriend, and that's why you're wearing the blindfold, or
well,
what?
Listen, I'm just gonna say, like, it came off of FarmersOnly.com, and if you'd have seen the profile pictures I'd seen, I'm just gonna get used to not looking at things, right up until the point when I meet her. It's gonna be great.
Wait, okay, so I'm getting kind of a hint of this. So you meet we're hoping it's a woman, either that or it's a.
I don't know. I can't see. So.
Right. Maybe it's a pig that figured out how to like maneuver a mouse and.
Exactly. I'm Ray Charlesing in this shit.
So she wants you to wear a blindfold when you guys meet, but why are you wearing a blindfold?
Oh no, that was my idea. I'm just trying to get used to this. I don't want to live the rest of my life alone. But if it's a choice between being alone or having to look at something, we all make our choices. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, some people say that love is blind, but this is taking it a little bit too far. How have you been using the bathroom?
Hold on, I'm trying to find a table real quick. All right, I'm guessing that wasn't the table, but. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's the bathroom. I haven't noticed any lingering stenches, and I mean, my as far as I'm aware, my dishes are still being done. I'm not sure if they're being done in the sink or not. This little tubs of water, you get kind of confused after a while. But it's the sort of thing. Like I'm starting to really appreciate the plight of the disabled. Not so much the blind people as much as the ugly people, like on farmersmeat.com.
Oh my God.
Because so many of us out here are we're just ready and willing to really commit, so long as we can pretend something else is happening.
I have actually been struck a little bit silent by this. What happens? Okay, let's take this a little bit further. This hypothetical situation. By the way, everybody, welcome to MidWeek. So let's take this.
Oh, hi everybody. Hope you enjoy the show. It's we work really hard on it tonight.
We do. This is actually not planned at all. Okay, so let's think about this a little bit. Ray Charles was famous for saying that he always knew he was flirting with somebody attractive because he'd feel their wrist, and if they had a thin wrist, then they were probably a very pretty person, or at least passable. What happens if this person that you met on Farmer's Meat, who is insisting that you wear a blindfold?
No, that was my call. I wanted to be I wanted to be prepared.
You're just being proactive about this. Okay.
Exactly. I know what I'm getting into here. I'm not going into this blind.
What happens if you try and climb on top of her and it feels like you're actually trying to scale a mountain?
Well, then I'm just gonna have to like actually radio in to find out whether or not I'm on top of a mountain or not. And if nobody responds, then I'm clearly still on the, well, I say bed, but it's really more like a big mat of hay that's been strewn across the floor.
Do you have a radio?
Well, I hope so. I'm really hoping. Well, I'm really hoping I can find it. I know I had one, and that it's around here somewhere.
I'm getting this mental image of you with a goddamn blindfold over your face, holding a box of Altoids to your ear, being like, "Hello, hello, base station, come in."
Why is my radio dripping liquid on my shoulder? Hello,
leaky batteries.
Base station. Oh, it's a fucking battery acid. Oh, all right, now. Oh, god damn it! I did that so long. Now these bright lights are even brighter. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. You're the prettiest date I've got on the dance card.
It's true. You're all our dates for tonight, and thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have some fun. We're ready to have some fucking fun. This is.
And for those, and I'm sure there's a decent portion of you too who this is not the first time today you've watched a man act confused and blindfolded on the internet. So, well, I'm sorry my pants are still on, but the night is young.
So it is T-minus 12 hours until I wake up to head to the airport and go to Vegas.
Oh my God, shit. I mean, I hope. Actually, you're probably gonna want to tack another hour on that though. Whole government shutdown. Like if there's no TSA agents anymore.
Oh no, I plan. That's already like I'm getting there like 3.5 hours early at an airport that has like 3 gates. Just to be safe. It's like I'll be fine. All
right. But I mean, depending on who you listen to. I mean, if you listen to that Ocasio-Cortez woman. Basically, all of the federal employees have been executed summarily behind the chemical shed.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, if you listen to like Donald Trump or his little Pinocchio puppet marionette, Charlie Kirk, everything's fine. Everything's just fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying. Just shut up. It's fine. Just shut up.
I'll say honestly, with each of these government shutdowns, I am consistently sort of surprised that I don't see more like strident libertarians just sort of clapping, saying, "Yay! The government's not working right now. It's gone."
We wanted. That's what we wanted. We wanted that. That's good. And everything's working totally fine now without the government, right? Fuck it.
Yeah, I just really do want to see a series of tweets from a very conflicted libertarian federal employee, right? So, like, on the one hand,
that'd be pretty
fuck
good.
The government, but on the other hand, like, my rent's due.
Yeah.
This would suck.
So I want to catch up on a few things real quick. There were some subscribers that popped in. On not today, but actually over the past week. Cats and Lady resubscribed. Kai Red 13 resubscribed. An hour ago, Nightmare subscribed. Thank you very much for your subscription. Mistaken Reaper subscribed. Larry Kubiak popped in. 13 months so far, Larry. Holy shit. He said, "Man's not hot. What up, Saints?" What up with you, Larry? Mistaken Reaper with the biddies. Thank you very much. Mr. Tickle Trunk resubscribed tier 3 for 14 fucking months. Unfortunately, I'm missing the show tonight. Best of luck, Jeff. Well, thank you very much.
No.
Thank you. And Tickle Trunk then made it rain subs for Caffeine Tweaker, Connor Blade, Akatanar, Genocide Writer, Q-Book, and Nick Head P. Thank you very much, buddy.
Genocide Writer, that had me a little concerned, but then when I hear about Nick's head, I mean, it's a very sore spot for me because, as you may have noticed over the years, I can only wear novelty hats. It's a condition which afflicts millions of Americans. It's called gigantism domism. Gigantis domism, yes.
As an airplane pilot myself, I can actually guarantee you Nick's head will not fit in the overhead bin.
Oh, it's true. No, more than that. When I applied to pilot school, They even took measurements of my head over the course of several weeks, and over the course of those weeks, they said, "Well, son, like you're the best damn pilot we've ever seen, but the fact is like you'll never be able to wear one of these hats. So, we're gonna suggest that you go into waste management and really make a real life for yourself, picking up other people's shit, because it's better than being an airline pilot. I can guarantee that."
Damn right. Rimshi resubscribed 14 months so far. Should I be expecting a ring anytime soon? I don't think so. Not for like at least an hour before we start pulling people in.
Yeah, I'm not the
wait,
Marion
a ring.
type.
Oh, a ring. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. It's a ring.
Oh no.
That's
No.
what I was talking
Well,
about.
listen, we've known Rimshi for a while now, and if you're gonna discount like his obsession with Beyonce lyrics, then I'm gonna ask you, who have you been speaking to?
Hey, I have nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Mistaken Reaper with the biddy says, Birdbox is on the stupidest shows ever watched in my life. I can't get 2 hours and some odd minutes back. I didn't think it was that bad. You watched Birdbox, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah, no, there were. I mean, there were definitely problems with it. I think
yeah.
Red Letter Me. I think Red Letter Media, as usual, summed it up perfectly. But I think one of the biggest problems was that like it was hard to get invested in the film because half of it is spent letting you know that the characters from the other half of the movie just don't survive. There are no surprises,
That was probably the biggest problem I had with the movie too. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you could just tell, like, no, nobody's gonna make it. Nope, nobody's okay.
Well, let me ask too. Did you pick up right away, like right away, like as soon as the shit started going down? Did you pick up on the fact like, oh, I'm never seeing this monster?
Yeah, no, I actually did. I kind of did. So there was another movie recently on Netflix that was kind of in the same vein, not even really remotely, but that it was a monster, but you don't really see it. There's a movie called The Ritual, and it like you're watching it and you're like, okay, you're never gonna get a chance to see the monster, and then you do see it, and it's one of the coolest fucking monsters I've ever seen in my life. It was really fucking rad, and I was like, wow, okay, cool. So I thought maybe we'll never see the monster, but if we do, maybe it'll be like The Ritual. But no, you never see the monster.
And the thing is though, I mean, if you're gonna play a monster movie or a horror film where you never see the threat, you need to tease at it. You need to let people think they're going to. Like, I mean, like it's a weird comparison, but like look at V for Vendetta, right? We never see the mask come off. The mask is on the whole film. We never see the face ever. And yet throughout that film, I remember thinking there's going to be a point in which we see it, and then when there wasn't, I was like, "Well done, fuck me, you really kind of like you sucked me in and got me with that one."
Yeah, I guess so. I have mixed feelings about that movie. Thanks, Anonymous.
Yeah, but yeah.
Donnie says, it's been a while, fellas, but I'm back and glad to see that you two are still the same. Jeff and Nick, I love watching. I take it you guys don't believe in the idea of new year, new me. No, new year, new goals. I have different goals than I had last year, but not new me. I can't escape me. I'm a shit show, dude. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm a new me like every 2 or 3 months anyway. So, but I will say like one thing I think 2019, I think a great lesson I took out of the new year in this one was that the greatest way to not accomplish any of your goals is to make them a resolution. My resolution was to smoke no more cigarettes at all, right? Unrelated to this, sense of fake dedication in my own person. Yeah, I've been finding like I really want to smoke cigarettes quite a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
and yeah, but no, I mean, what the fuck point would there be in being a new me for a new year? Why? Like if I couldn't unfuck myself throughout the course of last year, why is January 1 gonna make a difference?
I had a whole year to be a better person. You think one day's gonna make a difference? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I did get a membership to a gym.
You did?
And I have been going.
Yeah.
Have
you been taking my advice?
A bit. You
gotta find your own rhythm.
I'm baby stepping into what I think is gonna work for me.
Just keep in mind, if you if you want to get into like fat reduction and muscle building, don't overdo the cardio, because like if you overdo the cardio as a warm up, then your whole workout becomes cardio. It doesn't even matter if you're doing strength training; it's just cardio at that point for your body, because that's what it's primed for. But
That's fair, yeah. No, I worked my arms out my first day so fucking hard that like 4 days later I was like, it's awful.
that don't feel great though. It's great. It's like
It
it
does.
burns and you feel like you're gonna die and you don't want to live anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I can't wait to do this to myself again.
Yeah. I wish I had gotten a chance to start a little bit before this whole Vegas trip that we're taking tomorrow, but that's all right. You know, I'll be a sexy thick daddy in Vegas. Who gives a fuck? It's fine.
Is there a gym in the hotel?
Yeah. There is. I'll probably work out in the hotel. Yeah.
No. You're obligated to, because you've said it in public now.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm into
Yeah.
it. But other than that, I mean, like, I'm just hyper focused. Like, I jumped off of Twitter, haven't touched Twitter in fucking forever. I've just been working. I get the next song of Salt and Poo coming out tomorrow. It's actually gonna release while I'm on a plane, like to Vegas. But like, it's done. It's done, baby.
Fucking serious production value going into that thing. Some like, I mean, like some of the best writing you'll ever find on YouTube. I'll say that much.
Because Nick wrote the intro.
Yeah. So when you see the intro, you know.
I even say it. I even say it in the video. I thank you for writing the intro.
Well, all right. I appreciate that in the video. I was just hoping like people would just see the intro and be like, you know, like sort of like when you see a David Lynch film, you don't see that it's directed by David Lynch, and you're just like, ooh, yeah, I know who did this. Yeah, that's masterful right there. I like that.
Cynic258 resubscribed 9 months, says no you. And Donnie says, this one just for you to tell Y2K NW that I didn't find his redhead in Vegas, so no facial for her. Also, what the fuck does that mean? Also, I don't know how, but I managed to make my way from the Bellagio to the Venetian. Don't ask how, because I'm still not 100% sure. I will try and find a redhead to give her a facial?
Well, it's typically my job, but I mean, I'm glad the tradition's being carried on. Okay, you need to write this all down, change the names and locations.
Okay.
And then send it. No, not you.
Oh.
Yeah, our commenter, our
Donnie, yeah.
Yeah, Donnie, you need to write all this down, change the name and location, send it to me with preferably with a sort of legalese style statement saying that you surrender this intellectual property to me. But all the same, I want to know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, so members in the Saints, like, when we're not getting raided by, like, edgy boys trying to post lolly porn, we've got members of our community just, like, hitting each other up, like, oh, you're gonna be in Vegas? Listen, you gotta find this one redhead and just spap all over her forehead.
Spap?
Yeah, well, it was something that just came off the top of my head, but the moment I said it, you know what I meant.
It's gonna come off the drip of her nose. So anyway, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh my god. I'm feeling good tonight. Are you feeling good?
I've actually, surprisingly, yeah, and I've actually been up since 4 a.m.
Why?
Well, no, that was the weird thing. Like, I laid out to, like, I just laid out on my couch watching fucking Altered Carbon, which, good show.
Good show.
Good
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I have some complaints, but nothing serious.
Me too.
But yeah, I laid out watching Altered Carbon, and I've noticed, like, my body's just adjusted to this thing. Like, if I watch more than 1 hour of anything laying on the couch, I go to sleep. And so it was like 7 or 8 last night. I ended up just nodding off, but I ended up going into really, like, good health, like, healthy deep sleep. Okay. And then I woke up at midnight, like quarter of midnight. I woke up and I looked, and I was so discombobulated as to what time of day it was and shit that I, like, looked at the clock and I'm like, what the fuck? It's 11 in the morning. Wait, no, it's 11 at night. Wait, it's the same night. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Then I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, I guess I'm awake now. and that's how I got a bunch of shit done. So yeah, it's been a good day.
You know the worst part about Altered Carbon is the super hot sister Asian actress lady is a really, really terrible actress. Like, she is really, 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 really painfully bad.
No, she's a bad actress, but my bigger complaint with Altered Carbon was honestly the fact that, like, really all of the characters, with the exception of, I'd say, Poe,
Yeah.
were two-dimensional paper dolls. Our hero, right? The Japanese guy with a Polish or Russian last name, who's clunked into the
Kovacs is Polish.
yeah, all right, yeah, Polish last name, and he gets plunked into the body of a guy who looks like he should be running the Secret Service, or running against Kevin Spacey in season 2 of House of Cards, which, well, he did that, but all the same, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's yeah, and he was also like he was the fucking FBI guy in Suicide Squad, but all the same, like, he's a good actor. He doesn't have a huge range available to him, not due to lack of talent, but just due to, like, voice, face, appearance. Like, you're only gonna get so many roles looking like that.
Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah, I love his work. But I mean, there was nothing to the character other than, like, these, like, repetitious hints that he's an uncaring asshole, right?
Okay.
Yeah, there was no more, like, honestly, like, his relationship with his sister made no fucking sense whatsoever. His relationship with his mentor made even less sense.
Some people are saying, like, the books make more sense. It, like, fills it in. Of course it does. I will put this out there real quick before we get to the news. Joel Kinnaman. He played Alex Murphy in the RoboCop remake. Now, one thing that's always given me a bad, what the fuck, dude? Are you serious? Why does this person always want to call me at the worst time? I swear to Christ. Anyway. The thing that's always put a bad taste in my mouth because of Joel Kinnaman was I watched an interview with him about the RoboCop remake. That dude is Australian as fuck. Like, he can barely actually do an American accent, and if you really listen, it kind of ruins even, like, Altered Carbon and Suicide Squad. Like, his accent is awful.
No, he's like, you know what it is he's like Bob Hoskins, except Bob Hoskins got it a little bit better. Bob Hoskins' thing was no matter what American he was playing, he sounded like he was from Brooklyn.
Right.
You watch him in All the King's Men when he's supposed to be this, like, Louisiana, like, political player, and he's like, "What the fuck you gonna do?" It didn't fucking work.
Yeah,
this is, like, that's the kind of problem you find with, like, fucking British actors or Australian actors especially.
Wait, he's Swedish? I could have sworn that he was Australian. I guess he's Swedish. Huh?
But then why does he not talk like this all the time? Like, the thing is, I was going to blow his sack out.
Oh.
There's only one Swede.
I suppose.
Who matters. Well, two. There's Feuds, and then there's Oscar Youngell.
Well, what about the golden one, You may be a Slanesh Daemonet, but I still want to have sex with you.
I'm sorry. The golden one, I know you're a big fan of the show, I apologize to you. I had assumed because of your perfect Aryan physique that you were just pure blood German and destined to lose to the French one day somehow.
Brutal. All right. So anyway, California man caught bizarrely licking stranger's doorbell. Now this is
you guys knew this was coming. You all knew it was coming.
This is kind of a weird article because they're not really mentioning the really troubling factor about this. Police have arrested a California man who was captured on video licking the doorbell of a family he'd never met. He also stole a few extension cords from their Christmas decorations. Roberto Daniel Arroyo spent an unhealthy long time licking the doorbell of the Duncan family home on Saturday night before allegedly making off with the cords. Perhaps not surprisingly, he's known to police who are seeking to charge him with misdemeanor prowling, theft, and violation of probation. Now, we have the video. We're going to watch it in a second. But the thing is, I'm wondering if this article here like mentions how long it was.
I think it was 3 hours.
It was like 3 hours straight that this guy was licking their fucking doorbell.
Now, you guys tell us in the chat if the most surprising thing about this story was that it was not Florida Man.
Right, dude. All right, here we go. Do you have the? Oh, you don't have the My Circle, do you?
No.
Oh, fuck me. All right, here, hang on. I'll have to.
Yeah, I need to watch this in live time to really.
You do.
To really grasp what it means.
I'm gonna DM it to you on Twitter.
By the way, guys in the chat, you go ahead and smash that one button if my hair's looking good. You know, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna steal that. I even said in today's video, I put that video out about the singularity today.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, I even did say to myself, like, I don't actually have a solid outro yet. I need to get one. You know what? Go ahead. You know, subscribe if you like my hair. I'm stealing that shit from him because fuck him.
Subscribe if you like my hair.
Subscribe if you like.
I still don't like that dude.
No, I don't like him either, but I'll actually just take... You know what? I won't even do it myself. I'll just take the audio clip of him saying that, and I'll put it at the end of every one of my videos. Where's this link?
In Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
That's why I said I'm going to put it in Twitter.
Well, I thought you were trying to say, oh, Twitter's on.
I am staying off Twitter, but I'm answering my DMs.
Dead Wolf's already giving me fucking gifts of my promo today.
Yeah, no,
I love it.
He is.
God damn, thank you, Dead Wolf. Those are precious. All right, it's up. Let's watch this shit.
I thought, oh boy, that is just weird.
I thought I'd seen it all, but now this takes a cake.
Never have we seen anything like this. Never.
Well, you may have seen it before in the movies.
I wanna kiss you all over.
But this
over and over again.
Are we looking at Mexican and or Slavic Adam Sandler here?
Yep.
This was real life, and this time it wasn't a laughing matter.
Pretty creepy stuff, comical in a sense, but still, you know, we need to keep our eyes open, make sure it's nothing more than that.
Early Saturday morning, this man, who police now identify as Roberto Daniel Arroyo, spent about 3 hours licking and milling around this Salinas yard.
You're hired.
What? Hired for what?
My balls.
The homeowners were out of town at the time, but their kids were home. They didn't wake up to the noise, but the family's surveillance system notifies them when there's movement out front.
I thought, boy, there's a lot of traffic. I go, 5 o'clock in the morning. My son doesn't get home till 6 o'clock. I go, that's kind of odd. So I started reviewing the videos. Who the heck is that?
The Dungans just installed this new security system less than a month ago. And
God damn, he was really going at that
We're pleasantly
shit.
surprised that the image was so clear to the point that it didn't take us long to
Oh yeah,
to identify
get a
this
pause it real quick. Pause it. I mean, we can't go back to that footage, which we would inevitably will, because you know that does risk getting our female audience, you know, pretty hot. Because I mean, the guy's he's got some fucking technique. Listen, I've never eaten out a fucking intercom box before, but I'm saying, like, if I did, I would really want to like take some pointers from him, because he was getting all the angles. You know, you see the jaw moving and shit. He's really getting into it.
This just kind of reinforces how important it is to have security within your home.
The footage also showed the man appearing to relieve himself. Police say he also took an extension cord in the front yard, but the neighbors found it the next morning. And although the situation is concerning,
You kind of laughed about it afterwards, because technically he didn't harm anybody. He didn't break anything.
Psychological fucking damage, maybe. Jesus.
No.
homeowners did do something,
It's almost over.
wiping off the doorbell.
Very much so. Yes.
No, I'm just dreadfully confused now, though. So he took the extension cord, but it was found by neighbors. Dare we even ask what he wanted that thing for?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No.
This guy, listen. I mean, and I know you guys are gonna catch this video eventually because of the raid we got on Friday. So I know that the incel army is paying attention. This is not the way to go about it. All right, you don't want to go viral famous showing your conolingus skills on a vintage 1990s intercom doorbell box.
Conolingus. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, comolingus, because you're communicating. Maybe you know what? Maybe this guy, because I can't see his arms. All I see is his shoulders here. Maybe he doesn't have arms. Maybe he was actually trying to ring that doorbell with his tongue for 3 hours and it just wasn't working correctly. I doubt that's the case. But all the same, if you're going to go stealing electrical cords so that you can David Carradine yourself in somebody else's front yard, try not to be caught on camera ahead of time, getting yourself excited, imagining that you're sexually arousing the homeowners association by licking what is effectively its clitoris before hanging yourself in the neighbor's yard and hoping to bite down on that lemon before it's too late.
Yeah, the thing that really is troubling me is that he is like people are saying in the chat, like he's making eye contact with the fucking Ring doorbell camera. That is kind of weird. That's pretty weird.
And you know what, Daniel, or whatever the fuck your name is, like, thank you very much for making it forever now weird for me to look down and say, look up at me with those eyes. It keep going, no, just look up at me. Now all I'm going to see is that face.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, Daniel. You've ruined blowjobs for everyone.
Donnie says you'll just have to talk to Y2K tonight. If you want to know more about it, Kappa. All right, well, maybe we'll get a chance to talk to him about this redhead that needs a facial. You know, I'm down.
I have a lot of experience, by the way. I'm like, I can send you my resume if it's that important.
You do. I know you do.
Oh, you have no idea. It started long before Kilroy. I can promise you that.
Well, I'm sure, but it's not that I don't have any idea. It's that unfortunately I have a pretty damn good idea.
An unfortunately deep and robust idea.
Yeah.
Well, what are bros for, right?
Expect a bill in the mail for my therapy. All right, so next up.
Which one is next up? Because we had so many.
This one. We got two in a row that have videos.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Why did I close that one? That wasn't what I wanted.
I guess I'll read it then. Woman calls JetBlue staff member a rapist and threatens that she has a gun in a viral video.
There it is.
Yeah.
I got it.
A woman scheduled to fly JetBlue on Sunday ended up being restrained by police at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after having an outburst at the gate. According to a viral video on Instagram, the unnamed female passenger was seemingly one of many who were held at the airport for 10 hours after technical issues forced the airline to delay the flight while waiting for another aircraft. However, representatives from JetBlue tell Yahoo Lifestyle the customer in the viral video was scheduled on a flight which did not experience any major delays. Instead, she was denied boarding from another aircraft because she was intoxicated. Ooh. All right.
Well, you fucked up there, honey. I've been drunk as fuck and ushered eagerly onto the plane before.
Let's watch this.
God damn it! Who does that to a woman like me? No! 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 Get me out of this sick fucked up place! You rapist!
Gina?
Wow. She was. Listen, I mean, I understand. I felt raped myself when trying to deal with airport, customer service.
I think I dated this chick.
I like the plaid skirt, though.
So did I.
But she looks fit. Again, this is like, it's coming back and like maybe instead of a blindfold for these dates, I need to just wear earplugs and just like learn sign language.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! A fucking gun on me because I'm homeless! Get me out!
I have a gun on me because I'm fucking homeless.
Man,
I definitely dated this girl.
Yeah, well, I mean, I find it amazing that you dated Zoe Deschanel. I mean, wow.
That was a long time ago. I don't want to talk about that.
Let's keep going. I really want to see. Like...
She's a gun. She's a gun.
Off to Chipotle with you.
Yeah.
Back to Sbarro, where you belong. I gotta say, hang on, but from this, well, I mean, they can't see it here now, but from this freeze frame, this clip, I don't want to objectify anyone here, but I'm gonna say, for a homeless girl, she's got quite an ass.
She does. She does
So
indeed.
that shit is kind of, it's like a fucking 1980s air conditioner, the way it just hangs out at you like that. And blows noxious gases in your direction if you're standing behind it.
Gina definitely did blow. It's true.
Well, I'm honestly I'm really proud to hear that she stood up for herself against minimum wage fucking airline employees.
Tyranny.
Absolute fucking tyranny. The resulting hysteria was caught on camera where the woman was heard screaming at staff and seen hoisting herself up under the JetBlue can. That, God damn it, Yahoo! Listen. It's 2019. You can't talk about a woman's body as though it's something that's being, hoisted up like a pound of square hog flesh. That's just not cool. But who does that to a woman? She screamed before continuing to yell, "Get me out of here." That wasn't her screaming at the airline employees, though. She was actually hoping that, her Outworld monitors who were watching her in this simulation could extract her from her location. But it became even worse when she called the male staff member a rapist and threatened that she had a gun on her, claiming that she was homeless. All right.
Of course.
Moments later, she grabbed her bag and walked off while other passengers whispered about her threats. A second video then shows the woman being arrested by local law enforcement. The Broward County, of fucking course. I mean,
What?
I can't even immediately think of where Broward County is from, but I know enough of these stories have come out of Broward County.
Yeah, no, it sounds really familiar.
Is that Florida?
I'm gonna look it
That's
up.
Los Angeles.
I'll look
Los
it up.
Angeles. That's LA. By the way, if you're not familiar, LA
Florida.
is...
No, Florida. It's Florida.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Fort Lauderdale.
Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Florida woman scream. Basically, this could have been summed up in Florida woman screams at airline employees for 40 minutes before being hauled off by police. But yeah, it didn't. The sheriff's office didn't immediately respond to Yahoo Lifestyle's request for comment. Why is this a lifestyle article?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. No, we'll continue. We'll soldier on. However, the man behind the Instagram post says it was, quote, the end of chaos. All right there, Thanos. I did this guy's job for 4 years with this exact airline. Someone commented on the video referencing the staff member who was screamed at. This is why I longer do that job. I'm going to guess no longer do that job.
Yeah. Well, good writing, Yahoo. Good writing.
Yeah, no, not just Yahoo. Carrie Justice. Listen, you are tonight's Midweek Saints journalism, grammar, sentence structure winner of the day.
Well done.
But honestly, some serious junk in the trunk on that one.
I know. Donnie says, I just have to tell you guys that a man and a female McDonald's cashier got in a fist fight because by law, they can't have straws in the lobby. All he had to do was ask for a straw, but instead decided to fight. Just thought it fit with this video. Yeah, no, it definitely does. People are crazy. People are absolutely fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, Jamie, can you bring that up real quick? No, fucking... I mean, what was it? Wasn't there just this last week, and we don't even have this in the news, but wasn't there this last week somebody who fired a series of shots into a drive-through window at a Taco Bell because he didn't get the hot sauce he wanted?
Yeah. I think that was just this past week, yeah.
Yeah, come on, bitch. Learn to make your own hot sauce.
That's
the Taco Bell shit, it's not going to do it. You know that Diablo sauce? You know what that is? That's just roasted peppers with the normal fire sauce.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh.
It's absolutely
nasty. Doesn't taste good.
Taco Time hot sauce is better than Taco Bell. Straight up.
Yeah, and my homemade hot sauce with ghost pepper shreds in it is even better.
Oh, I bet. No, I wouldn't doubt it.
God damn.
I'm gonna let you read this next one, the 4 cops one. And I
4 cops.
and I need to take a piss.
I just need to hang on before you go. I just need to see if I know which one it is. Because we got a bunch of these. Was it one of yours or one of mine?
It's one of mine. New York Post.
New York Post. Oh yeah, I got this one. All right, cool. Yeah, this is. I haven't even read this one, so guys, we're gonna explore this together while Jeff evacuates his bladder. 4 cops in love rectangle, stripped of guns so they wouldn't kill each other. Oh boy. We already know we're getting into that hot and heavy fucking FetLife shit here. This love triangle has 4 corners. Then it's not a fucking triangle, New York Post. And 4 police badges. That makes it a square. An NYPD sergeant cheated on his cop girlfriend with a fellow officer whose husband is also on the job, and the bosses took away everyone's guns so they wouldn't kill each other, sources told the Post on Monday. Oh, fuck. Oh, good goddamn. And Jesus Christ, did you cheat on this refrigerator, or did you cheat with that refrigerator? Fuck me. All right. Sergeant Candu Worley. Oh, what a waste of a name. Candu. Goddamn. No, age 40. And Officer Stephanie Gallardo, 33, were both assigned to the department's Strategic Response Group when they had their fling last year, according to internal NYPD documents. But the secret was revealed when Worley's live-in girlfriend, Thais Coppin, a union delegate, oh, you fucked up now, boy, in the 32nd precinct, found incriminating photos in his cell phone. One shows Gallardo with her hair wet, gazing into the eyes of Worley, who has beads of water dotting his bare chest. What the fuck kind of article is this? Is this New York Post? Or is this, oh my god, it was written by Tina Moore and Bruce Golding. I'm going to guess both of them probably fantasized about this particular officer glistening with shower water on his chest. All right, let's continue. Others show Worley nuzzling Gallardo's face and kissing her cheek, and Gallardo snuggling into Worley's clothed chest while he caresses the back of her head. I fucking hate you so much right now, Jeff.
Why?
Oh my god. Hang on, no. Let me finish this before we get into that. In a fit of vengeance, Coppin, 41, allegedly posted the photos to Worley's Instagram account, that bitch, which bears the username Mike Lowery 78, an apparent reference to the ladies' man detective played by Will Smith in the Bad Boys movie franchise. My fucking god. It's like, oh, good god. I'm gonna, you know the great thing about people, the great thing about Vegas people is they'll do amazing things for really cheap, such as punch a man in a captain's hat in the balls and say, this is for that New York Post article, you fuck.
I'm reading through it a little bit. I cannot believe you're reading this.
On the day after Christmas, Worley, who a source said served Gallardo's supervisor, warned her that the photos were online, and the MPD learned about them 2 days later. Gallardo was called in for questioning and admitted that she and Worley had a personal relationship during September and October. But Gallardo said that she'd been separated from her husband, fellow SRG cop Christian Gallardo, 28, since March. Ooh, it gets deeper, folks. It gets deeper. Even though they're still living together and raising their 20-month-old daughter. Wow, they just really got a jump on fucking other people, didn't they? She also claimed that, quote, that with the exception of kissing while off duty on a number of occasions, the relationship with Worley was not intimate. Really, bitch? He made out with her a little bit, when they'd get off shift, and then they'd talk a little bit and say things I couldn't know about. But Yeah, no, that wasn't intimate. It was just, it was a friendly, like, tongue kiss, passionate groping of the buttocks, a little bit of kneading of the thighs, friendly shit,
Yeah.
collegiate. Yeah, the kind of things colleagues do.
Yeah, things
Yeah.
to do in the locker room with your boys. No big
Exactly.
deal.
No. Yeah, it's just locker room activity. I mean, I can't remember how many times I walked up to another man in the locker room and then just like deeply and passionately kissed him while kneading his thighs.
Me too.
And then,
That's why do you think I joined a gym? Like, hey, bro, how about I spot you and then later we're gonna go in the locker room. You can spit in my mouth and play with my balls.
yeah, basically Jeff's gonna become the new face for Planet Fitness, and they're just gonna be like, "Have you wondered why we love the color purple?"
And I come out dressed like hard gay, but all in like purple latex.
Now the NYPD reports that says a total of 9 handguns were seized from all 4 cops under a section of the patrol guide that permits impounding firearms in non-disciplinary cases, including those involving stress as a result of family or other situations. Now, they probably drafted this rule in the hopes of, like, you're having some problem at home, you're having some problem with your kid, your wife, whatever, and they don't want you putting a bullet through your own head, so they have to pay them forever. Right? But instead, this one is like, why are 4 of our officers fucking each other on the side and then making excuses on fucking Instagram? We should just take their guns away. It's like, how about, yeah. A law enforcement source said that circumstances raise, quote, the potential for violent outcomes due to the sensitive nature of infidelity and everyone having access to guns.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. No, I like that. It's some common sense criminal justice reforms here. The December 30th report also says the entire mess was turned over to the Special Operations Division Investigations Unit for further review, quote, including a review of social media. Oh, y'all bitches are fucked on your Instagram, ain't you? All them shower pictures, spicy as they were. Try not to Hillary Clinton them out, because I'm sure IA will be curious what happened.
So I'm trying to fill in the blanks here, because like I got disrupted because I had to go pee, but apparently this is like some Harlequin novel-esque 90210 love tryst situation that exploded on social media, and so the rest of the department had to be like, you don't get guns right now because we can't trust you.
Oh, don't worry, hold on.
Okay.
All 4 cops were given back their guns and returned to active duty in their original assignments during the past week, pending results of the SOD investigation, an NYPD spokesman said. Lieutenant John Grimple, the only guy in this particular scenario who's not getting laid, also said that the NYPD patrol he ends up turning to be a total pussy hound, doesn't prohibit relationships between cops, even involving a superior and a subordinate, which is sometimes really what you want when you got some handcuffs in the action, Hey, except if you're a police supervisor in the police academy. So basically, if you want to fuck students, teach liberal arts. If you want to fuck coworkers, go into the NYPD. Yeah. Any police officer in the academy cannot have a relationship with a recruit in the academy, Grimple said. That's his clarifying shit. Worley and Stephanie Garado both declined to comment on whether they answered the doors at their respective homes in Orange County on Monday afternoon. Neither the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association nor the Sergeant's Benevolent Association returned messages. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think right now we are very well equipped. Right now we gotta ask the audience for ideas for the name of this week's episode. I mean, we've already had some excellent stories, some excellent stories. We got more, which we're gonna read probably with guests that we pull in. But if you guys have suggestions for what we should name this week for the Midweek Saints, by all means, let's see them in the chat.
What do you think about 4-sided love triangle? Because anyone who knows anything about geometry knows it's not a triangle.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I know, but that's what this is titled.
4 cops in a love triangle. No, they say it's a love rectangle.
Oh yeah, what's that? Because if I'm not mistaken, the first sentence though. This love triangle has 4 corners. Then it's not a fucking triangle.
Birdbox love rectangle. That's good. Dick rectangle. Dicktangle. Birdbox Dicktangle might be kind of good.
smashing that NYPD Birdbox. Seriously though, this I mean, like, I'm sure she fucks like a lioness, but Thais Copen is
I kind of like Birdbox Dicktangle.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure that YouTube won't have any issue with that.
Nah, fuck him. Whatever, it's fine. Dicktangle. Caligator says, it's official, bitch was cray. I found her hot and my dick's a divining rod for bat shit. Too true. Also says, love is a hard rectangle in the city. Man, you know, I feel that, man. I really do. What was the next article? Let's see if we can get one more done before we pull people in. Yeah, we could do this next one. The heavily intoxicated man.
Hold on, let me. Well, okay, yeah, that's one of yours.
We could do one of yours if you want.
Well, no, the one I was looking at was, and let's just actually, just real quick, bring up a picture of Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I'll just summarize this. Now, this comes from Sky News. This was a big deal. French author Yan Moy, 50, says he couldn't love a woman over 50. He basically says that they are the body of a 25-year-old woman is extraordinary. Yeah, but try dealing with them in conversation, dickhead. Yeah, he tried saying, what is it? I prefer younger women's bodies. That's all. End of. Tried saying, can women under 50 be invisible to you, please? He joked, more than 1 year and 14 days to sleep with Yanimo, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this guy tried saying basically like women at or over 50. This guy. This fucking guy, right? Look at that face, right? Now, if you find that the sort of suave and sexy French debonair you're looking for, well, then I encourage you to make it to your 7-Eleven shift on time, each time, so as not to fuck up a good thing. But let's look at again. Jennifer Aniston, our lady here, is Jennifer Aniston is going to be. She's 49. She's going to be 50. This is effectively a 50-year-old woman. If that grubby, shaved ape of a man, I actually would like to say this, and actually keep running on it. Oof. It takes nothing away from a woman of 50 years old that I do not want to sleep with her. I said, it's like, honestly, like, it's sort of like, it takes nothing away from a woman with an IQ of 100 that I do not want to sleep with her. What's wrong with the French?
I don't know what's wrong with the French. I've been
Seriously.
trying to figure that out for a long-ass time. A long-ass time. I don't get it.
Build up your Maginot line to defend against Jennifer Aniston pussy. I'm sure it'll keep it far, far away, my homeboy.
Look, it is very simple. They need to either be very young or the low IQ. Otherwise, I want nothing to do with them. Thank you. It's very true. Very true. Thank you. Thank you very much, Doctor.
That is such a magical fucking image.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to get to your story real quick, this comes from Waukesha, and I've been there. Police: heavily intoxicated man enters wrong home.
Oh shit.
Sleeps on dog bed with 150-pound mastiff.
It's true.
Always a good thing to do when you're breaking into a home.
Strange
A Waukesha
surprise.
homeowner called police early Tuesday, January 1st, after she found a stranger in her house sleeping on her dog's bed in the living room. According to the
this dude who's doing the news report here, he looks like a Bond villain, by the way.
He really does.
He really does.
No. He actually looks like a second-tier Bond villain. So, like, the real villain gets him to do something that he thinks makes him a real villain.
Okay, fair.
This is actually the real villain.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
You wouldn't expect Brett Lamone to be the Bond villain, but
I wouldn't expect Brett. No one expects Brett, which is why Brett is so good at what he does.
Nobody expects Brett to be evil. He doesn't have ears.
Hi, guys. So I'm a field correspondent for a local news organization, but little do you know, I actually accomplished things in my life.
I may be I may be a small-time reporter for Wabasha, but I'm also heading up a global eradication campaign. No big deal.
It's like, I might be working here in Waukesha as a field reporter, but I've accomplished some things. What are they? Stay tuned and you'll find out.
tasteful, like colorful music and pastel intro happens. Anyway, keep going.
Yep, so according to the Waukesha Police Department report, a young man may have entered through an unlocked side door in the home. Always lock your doors unless you want someone, like, taking your free fucking Airbnb dog beds up. The report indicates the man was heavily intoxicated after celebrating New Year's Eve. He accidentally entered the wrong residence and fell asleep with the owner's 150-pound Mastiff, Benton, on the dog bed. Look at Benton. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Police said the young man was cooperative. Lynn Sarver said the man woke up around 5:15 a.m. Quote, I woke up and saw someone over here on the dog bed. We ran into the kitchen, grabbed the knife. Then we were scared. They told me it could have been a lot worse. I believe that. The young man didn't know where he was. He couldn't see. His glasses were tossed around the living room somewhere. He was very apologetic. Seeing someone sleeping with my dog, it's weird, you know? Said Sarver.
You think? Huh.
Maybe. The man apparently thought Sarver's home was his own. He lives just a few doors down. Okay. Said he lived up the street. I don't know how he even got into the house because you left your fucking door open. Sarver said her dog is a Doorbell, a type of Mastiff. Okay, that's great. No complaint was wished upon the young man, and he was returned to his own residence. Meanwhile, a similar incident happened in Germantown, which is actually, I know this area. Waukesha and Germantown are like very close to each other.
Right.
A homeowner called police and said a young man accidentally entered their home after partying on New Year's Eve. Happened around 3:30. He was intoxicated and confused. I needed to fill my word quota. He was eventually taken home by his mother.
Yeah.
Now, what I love is because when you look at the picture of this good boy, right?
Right.
So, like, so drunk dude wanders into this house, and good boy understands right away. Like, he's not a threat. This isn't intentional. He just made a mistake. Oh, he must lay down on my bed. You know, I think he needs somebody to cuddle with, and that's the bestest boy right there. Yeah, because this dog would tear a proper intruder who's like reeking of threat hormones to pieces. But when sad drunky boy shows up, he's like, hey, bro, you look like you could use a place to lie down. Why don't you come over here in my bed here? Hey, I'm just going to lie down with you because I'm a good boy. And you know what? I think the real hero of this of this whole incident here is...
it's Benton. It's 100% Benton.
Yeah,
Benton is the hero.
So Pinky's up to the bestest boy, Benton. Bestest boy of the new year. We're so proud of you, Benton.
Good dog, Benton.
Good boy.
Good boy. What a good boy.
He's so big, too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the show, now is about the time we're going to start pulling people in. So if you want to, click the link on the page to join our Discord. Hop into the waiting room. After you've reviewed all the rules and accepted your way into the Discord. And then here in just a couple of minutes, we'll start pulling people in. First up,
the Gator has taken to my new directives so well with his name.
What's that? What did Gator name himself to?
Oh, Gator is Nuka Gator.
Oh, Nuka Gator. That's good, actually. Yeah, that's really good. Nightmare says, finishing up my first mid-school week listening to y'all and doing physics homework. Hell yeah. Good on you for doing your fucking homework. I'm serious, though, because, like, I keep having these instances where people are like, hey, I'm gonna fucking hang out and watch you and do this sort of shit, and instead of doing homework, and I'm like, stop. No, fucking do your homework. I'm just some douchebag, like... Yeah.
Wait until you're a YouTuber to put off doing the things that you're supposed to do.
That's right. I mean, for fuck's sake, like, if you don't do your responsibilities, you might end up having to do this terrible job that me and Nick have to do. You don't want that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Have you seen the kind of things that I make him do?
Right? Right? This should be a cautionary tale for you people. Do your fucking homework. Mm-hmm. Holy shit. All right.
My hair is so shimmery, it's bouncing green light off of it.
La-di-da for you. Wait. My fucking beard hasn't grown all the way back in. It's still patchy. It really
neither is mine. I'm just distracting from it with this wonderful conditioned mane, by the way.
SmartPig. We have a SmartPig.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, fuck me
That's a
dead.
pig.
Hello. Somebody's saying that I was the redhead all along, but no, I'm definitely not the redhead you want to give a facial to when I'm in Vegas.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Too much facial hair.
Yeah, and also the wig is a rental, so.
Right.
It's like the whole point of the facial is it wipes off really easily, and that facial hair would just, it would just stick in clumps.
Ugh. Also, like, I have to say, the whole reason why we're going to Vegas is for Mem's 30th birthday, and if she has to, like, stop her celebrations to pick my ass up, because it just got blasted in the face.
That would just kind of ruin the whole point of going.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe I'll make rent for next month, but
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've seen her posted on Twitter the last week and a half, and she's so stoked about it. So
yes,
like don't you dare fucking ruin it for her, because she will you will be murdered.
I will absolutely be fucking murdered and ruined and just absolutely destroyed.
So you know that story about the guy who got his dick chopped off not too long ago by a crazed girlfriend? That would be you, except she wouldn't stop at the penis.
There was a new one?
That was like a couple of months ago, I think.
Wow.
In Washington.
How did we miss that?
That's troubling.
I could be remembering incorrectly. My memory is not what it used to be.
It's like, yeah, Lorena Bobbitt. Like, yeah.
I mean, it could very well be that was the first time I've ever heard of it happening, or it could have been actually taking place back then. So how you guys doing tonight? Otherwise,
I'm good. Except Breadmaster PBJ just donated and told us by sheer happenstance I found out that Baked Alaska ditched YouTube for TikTok. So.
Oh yeah.
Now
that's a loss.
No. Oh God, no! Actually, like today's video upload from PewDiePie, right, was another TikTok memes, and he ended up going with, he ran Baked Alaska's dance off to Alex Jones clips, and I had to wonder.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, who's gonna get to it first, Fox or Wall Street Journal?
Have we found out yet?
PewDiePie did an oopsie.
PewDiePie revealing white nationalists dancing on TikTok.
I gotta say though, honestly, I think TikTok is the perfect place for people like Baked Alaska and really anybody who hung out with him. Because that's all it is. It's like no contact.
Someone explain TikTok a little bit to me. I mean, it seems like it's a Vine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Well, at least you can only get them in very small doses.
Well, it's a cool concept actually. I actually think the concept behind TikTok is really clever, because on the base level, they have these templates that you can do where you basically play like a song or a skit and you act it out one half of it,
okay.
And then you upload
so you
it.
lip sync it?
Yeah, and then you upload it, and then somebody else will come along and do the other half of it, and it kind of makes it into a video. And it's cute. It's stupid, but it's cute, and it's a totally fine concept.
And it's doomed.
And it's doomed, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Now that Baked Alaska went over to it, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Baked Alaska is not listen, let's not get this twisted. Baked Alaska is not the one who signals doom, right? He's the one who, like, when you see him, you know doom has already set in.
So he's just like the rats jumping from the ship.
Basically, the
ship's already going down. It's just the rats are just kind of another symptom of it.
Baked Alaska is the bearded conservative version of a thought.
Did I ever tell you that I met Baked Alaska?
That's a actually really good description of him.
I did actually meet Baked Alaska when.
And what did that Greyhound station look like?
No. It was when Milo Yiannopoulos came to the University of Oregon, right? And I went and I saw him speak. I got to talk to Milo quite a bit. And then I went out to dinner with Milo, and all the people who put it
Do
on.
you remember what happened after dinner? Oh wait, never mind. You're not a black guy. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm too white for him. So nothing crazy happened. But I mean, at the time, this is before everything blew up with Milo and blew up with Baked Alaska. Nobody knew who the fuck Baked Alaska even fucking was. And they were fine. Like, they were totally fine. Milo was very warm and welcoming. He seemed like a nice enough guy. Baked Alaska, it just seemed like some stupid hick, but, you know...
Yeah, I'm sure Milo is actually
lord.
a really nice guy on a one-to-one basis, but, you know, he's...
No, the real Milo Yiannopoulos, if you ever want to see something funny as fuck, like, go and look up what Milo Yiannopoulos was like before Gamergate. Because he was a very dapper, sort of very, like, focused British journalist. Yeah?
Lefty British journalist.
No, not quite lefty.
Most of what I've seen was just the debates on that one talk show. Not really debates, but open forum discussion things where he's pissing off everyone left and right. I think that's where he started becoming.
That was around the time of Gamergate. If you look up Radio Milo, for instance, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. Like Milo Yiannopoulos, like the flamboyant, fabulous, ultra gay, ultra edgy guy, right?
All right.
That's a character.
Right.
Milo is fake. Milo Yiannopoulos as a person and brand is fake and phony as fuck.
Very much.
And he's gotten worse over the years because he's more interested in celebrity.
Radio Milo FM Presents is from 6 years ago.
Yeah. Go listen to how Milo sounded then. It wasn't all of this tongue clicking and eye rolling that he's famous for now. And just when you consider that, I will just ask that, especially as things unfold and evolve going forward with, you know, the battles of ideology within media and new media and all that, keep in mind the sort of tiers that people live at and what those tiers do to them.
He was a lefty journalist though before he got into any of this. Like, for fuck's sake, you can find old pictures of him, and he had a fucking, because he's a Jew, he had a Jew fro. And he was wearing a shamag, or how do you pronounce it? The shamag, the Afghani fucking neckerchief and
Shmog.
shit. Yeah. He's wearing one of those.
Thank you.
And like a leather jacket and shit. And he's like out there on the field reporting Milo Yiannopoulos, talking about the culture war. And he was on the left. He was hardcore on the left. The dude doesn't have any values. It's all about like trying to be a celebrity.
Kind of like Candace Owens.
Insert any name here.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. But I mean,
okay,
that's why. That's why, like, I never really pooped on Milo as much as I could have when he started falling from grace, because I met the dude, and he seemed like a totally fine person, just fake as shit, you know.
Yeah, I know those types of people.
Yeah, so
kind of surprised he wasn't a bit gone.
I don't know. He was, you know, it was the only thing I can say that's bad about Milo that I know for certain. Was we went to a McMiniman's restaurant. We're all sitting down there. He's a little quiet because he's tired, but then he takes that fucking bottle of mayonnaise and just fucking covers his goddamn fries with it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, no, that's delicious. That's how.
No.
Yes, that's how I eat my fries.
No, well, you're a
I've had fries with mayonnaise on them. It's an interesting flavor, but not something I would eat on a regular
mayonnaise
basis.
Offers you the sort of texture that you get from ketchup without that overriding acidic flavor,
or
which makes
swallowing
you
a bunch of man
devoid, which makes you completely ignorant.
See, I wouldn't actually know what that tastes like, so I can't really comment on that.
Right now, Jeff's the only person who's actually taken a shot in the mouth for the sake of humanity in that sense. But we could say that, no, mayonnaise on French fries is a good thing because you get to actually taste what fry tastes like as well as what the egg yolk and oil does.
Fry sauce is fine. A little bit of mayo and some ketchup, like, that's fine. I totally am all right with that. But just, like, straight drowning your fries in mayonnaise is fucking disgusting, dude.
So, speaking of shots in the mouth, we were actually discussing this on Locked and Loaded over on Monday, the death shots. Instead of using Everclear or 151 proof alcohol,
Uh-huh.
how about you start using pre-workout?
Pre-workout. What is that?
Pre-workout is a metabolic booster that you take
are-
before you go and start working out. It really amps you up.
Are you talking like Amino Blast?
Yes, something like that. It's just all it does is gives you a boost of energy while you're working out, so that you're not feeling the drain of the day or something.
But you're talking about those in place of death shots?
Yeah.
You want to see him get spun out instead of floor drunk?
Sure. I want to see him vibrating so bad that he freaking pops into the next millennium.
Yes.
You're gonna end up with a fucking caffeine overdose like I had the other day.
It was just a thought. I thought
That shit was not fun.
Dude, stimulants are my fucking jam, man. They always have been.
Yeah, I freaking.
Let's ask the wife. Which would be better, Floor Jeff or rarefied atmosphere Jeff?
Or those vibrating so much he can walk through a wall and the wall's still there.
No, that's usually a good thing, because if like I don't have anything else to do, I clean. Like, ah! What are you doing with my toothbrush? Cleaning the ground. Fuck you.
There was an internet.
You know it was this color before. I forgot. Did you forget?
So there's one of the things that one of the other things that came from that conversation was I ended up getting a 20% off code for a pre-workout, one of those nootropic infused ones that are being pushed right now. And when it gets here, there's an idea that we're going to do a locked and loaded special on a Saturday where Buck, Pav, and we all mix pre-workout with a high-proof liquor like Everclear or whatnot,
right,
and then start drinking it at the start of the stream and see just how fucking weird we get by the end of the stream.
Ooh,
It's kind of like it's kind of like the whole concept of Jaeger bomb, except much higher proof alcohol and much more amping instead of Red Bull.
That's liquid speedballing. No?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, I suppose so. That sounds pretty fun, though. SmartPig,
Yeah.
Anything that you want to shill, promote, put out there into the world, buddy?
Maybe that podcast we were just talking about.
Yeah, I've shilled that every single time I've been on here, and it hasn't done any good. So whatever.
Glad to know we have
Locked
that
and Loaded on
influence.
Monday night. We're the
SmartPig.
sister stream to the pre-Saints stream.
Right.
So give us a look see. We do 9 p.m. Eastern on Mondays and 6 p.m. Pacific.
Nice.
Over on Locked and Loaded. I can send you guys that link to that channel again if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and that's where we are almost every Monday night.
Hell yeah.
Unless something really crazy happens.
You're going up against side quest.
I know. I mean, I realize that side quest starts like an hour before we do, and but it wasn't happening when we started going on Monday, and now it moved to Monday, and we're like, aw.
Yeah.
I can tell you, as a personal friend of his, Magog did that on purpose, trying to take out.
I'm pretty sure of that. I am. We were such a threat to him that he decided, you know what? I'm gonna take this motherfucker's time slot so he doesn't get any audience.
Yep.
It's his fault. It's his fault that we're so horribly
he's
unpopular.
Such a bastard. Oh my god.
Like, I'm wondering when Hemlock Moonwolf was gonna just take him out.
I will hold to this line of you being such a bastard until you come on the show next time, and then who the fuck is SmartPig?
All right. We love you, buddy. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, I love you guys too. Take it easy.
All right. Cheers, bro. Yeah, I will say I would rather be Spun Jeff than a Floor Jeff, because Spun Jeff has never blacked out and made a complete ass out of himself on several occasions over the past 4 years. Just saying. It's never happened.
But is that because he hasn't had the chance?
Maybe that might actually be why.
This is what we need to explore in 2019. How bad can Jeff fuck up when he's on the up instead of the down?
That's
Let's
right.
find out.
That's right.
I'm your host. You know what? No, we'll just make a reality show. Like, I'm your host, Wizard of Cause, and welcome to What the Fuck, Jeff.
Yeah. I no, it's funny because like I had some people who were really pissed at me because I got blacked out drunk and acted like an asshole on New Year's. And I went back and I thought about it. I spent a few days, I thought about it, and I really like searched deep, and I'm like, that was not even remotely close to the most embarrassing blackout I've ever done in a public live stream ever. That's not even like a fourth as bad as some of the shit that I've done. So I just can't even care, dude. I'm like, yeah.
I know the feel. Also, I do love the fact, though, too, that, like, you know, it was just like on Friday's stream, I really got thinking about it afterwards. Like, the people who, like, pile into a live stream just to try and shit up the chat and downvote the video are effectively the same as the kind of kids who pile into a talk they don't want to hear and then try and shout it down or protest it. The only difference being is, like, they don't leave their houses.
That's true. So they're even more lazy. Larry Kubiak says, with the 50 bones, I'm resisting the urge to post bad music videos. Holding up my New Year resolution so far. Doesn't mean I'll stop showing you mad fucks of love. No special requests. Drink whatever you want. Play whatever you like. Be free. Thank you very much, buddy. I'm taking it a bit easy because I got to get this last bit of work on Song of Salt and Poo episode 6 done before I pass out tonight.
The intro is really good.
The intro is so fucking good. Dude, I really want to share. I want to share at least like can I share the freeze frames?
It's your fucking video, dude. Do what you want. If you want to show them the first 5 seconds.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna show any video, but I want to show. Here, all right, hang on. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud. So, oh shit, no, that's not right.
He is a good boy. You raised a good dog.
Yeah. So there's one freeze frame from the intro, and just so you guys get a good context of like what this intro is gonna be, here's the other freeze frame.
Yeah, here's a question: Did Jeff actually get his friends? And he does have downtown friends who own bars, so he could get it if he wanted. Mm-hmm. Did Jeff actually get bar space and shoot in the bar space, or did Jeff do this? A la fucking green screen magic.
I'm very, very excited about this. I'm so fucking excited. It looks like I'm actually like legit fucking there.
Well, thank you for ruining the question I just asked.
I know. It's just so fucking crazy, dude. It's so crazy. This is just gonna be such a great video. I'm really excited. Anyway, sorry.
I'm glad I've been writing more and more lately though too, because like it's been the last like 4 days. I've just been writing actual collab projects, and you know between you and because yes, I wrote the intro that you will see, but I wrote the intro for Jeff and Miles, and that was like the sort of instigating thing. And I'm not going to give it away, but I was telling Jeff earlier, I was talking with Vernaculus tonight, and I was talking with our good friend Low Res Wonderbread, who will be producing promos for the shows. And I'm starting to see a new dawn of collaboration, not in the old way where it's like, hey, you're a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, let's make a video together and share our audience. Well, it's more like, okay, like I enjoy Low Res Wonderbread. Yeah, that's a good channel. You should all go subscribe to him. Now, as a screenwriter, I genuinely love writing for that voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That fucking grating and just spine twisting awful New England douchebag. I like that. It's a fun character to write for. And so hopefully, in addition to seeing LeVar Burton, who I was speaking to earlier, not to drop names, but
I mean, I was just hanging out with LeVar Burton on Twitter. No big deal.
I was just shooting the shit with LeVar Burton, talking to him about YouTube and shit. It was like, it was a proper conversation, technically, legally a conversation. It'll hold up in court.
Sorry, LeVar.
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, LeVar. Thank you, LeVar, for giving me, a humble YouTube peasant, your time as your YouTube explosion happens because they want to be Netflix.
Yeah.
But you're about to see. You know what? We're not going down without a fight. Basically, is what I'm saying. We YouTubers, we who make original content, we're not going to submit to the Will Smiths or the Geordie LaForges or the Kunta Kintes. No, we're not. No, you know what? You can get every goddamn star of Suicide Squad you want making a fucking channel. We're not going to lay it down. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to get together. We're going to start making art and videos and really horrible, horrible shit. Shit that people watch more than Will Smith looking up into a pair of binoculars to see hard gaze thrusting Japanese cock.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. No,
that's hot.
That's what we need. We need a meme with Will Smith looking. We need Will Smith looking through like the binoculars, being like, "Oh, that's hot," and it's hard gay.
Yeah, I know. I wish somebody had the vision, and the fucking foresight to make something like that. That's what you're gonna start seeing though, because we're gonna put up a solid 4, maybe 5 months worth of effort in our videos going forward to fight against LeVar Burton specifically.
That's right. The war starts now. Donnie says, sorry to leave you here, boys, but I have to return to my weekly routine of giving myself brain/eye cancer in the form of anime. Have a great rest of your night and drink on. Cheers, Donnie. Have a good one. Nightmare says, yay, homework is done until tomorrow. Good. You can start paying attention.
That's right.
Next up on the show.
I'm calling out LeVar Burton here. He's about to get somebody else here who's going to come in and say, yeah, you know what? Reading Rainbow made me dumb. Watch.
Yeah. We're going to get SC Truth in.
Shit. Hey, guys.
What's going on? How you doing?
Pretty good. Just
so,
kind of
how many times have you fought LeVar Burton yourself?
None, sadly. I can't. I'm too weak. I fall for that hot chocolate mess every time.
You fall for that hot chocolate mess, okay?
Hey! We all have our man crush.
All right.
Oh.
That's fair.
Hang on, I'm sitting here with designing women hair, and you're telling me you've got a man crush on LeVar Burton. I mean, are we talking Kunta Kinte version, or I mean, is it one of these things like he could be good in bed, but you don't have to take his word for it, kind of things?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, so I guess Jaden Smith kind of came out as gay. Maybe not full gay, but like kind of gay, and was saying that he and Tyler the Creator are dating, but I don't think that's actually true. I'm really confused by this. Somebody in the chat mentioned it, so I went to go look it up.
Jaden Smith is Tyler's flower boy?
Ooh.
Not even shitting around, not even fucking around. I mean, like, cause Tyler's last album or the one before, it was Flower Boy.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was so laden with like halfway coming out confessions that even Fantano was like, I feel like maybe he's a bit gay. Maybe. If Tyler the Creator is banging Will Smith's son, that means Bad Boys 4.
Okay, Tyler the Creator is 27. Jaden Smith is 20. That's 7 years is technically legal. That's all right. And 7 years isn't like the craziest of age gaps. Like, that's all right. But I mean, Tyler's response was like, "Ha ha ha! You a crazy dude, man. Like, whatever. Like, I think it's just all they're just like pumping it up."
That's true. Tyler probably likes white boys.
Probably. SC Truth, tell us about your latest bowel movement.
It was quite wonderful. Nice, consistent. No hard pressure.
All one piece, or were there breaks?
A couple breaks, but it was just right. All that fiber, man. Really really keeps it together.
Well, that's good. So, like, on a scale of, like, 1 to 10, how do you think Jaden Smith would find your ass right now?
Probably a 7. I mean, it's not much of an ass.
Well, no,
but,
I mean, but no,
it's at least something he'd enjoy.
Well, no, but you're putting fiber through it, so it should be fine. Now, on a scale of 1 to Jaden, what do you think Tyler would think of it?
I wouldn't go full Jaden. I don't know, probably like a 6, maybe.
Yeah, so we can all thank Jeff. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh,
Never go full Jaden.
Never go full Jaden? I mean,
never go full Jaden.
Is that basically like the sexual equivalent of making After Earth?
Jesus Christ, what form would that even take?
I mean, yeah, it's like the sexual form. It's like, yeah, well, the Germans like taking dumps on each other's chests. What about if, like, you miss and you hit him in the eyeball? Oh, you just went full Jaden.
The sexual equivalent of going after Earth, making up random words to describe things, overacting, and flailing uncontrollably. I mean, that kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Yo, hang on. I think we should probably pump the brakes a bit, though, because we are talking about Will Smith's son here, and, like, I have been talking to him about being a guest on the Friday show.
He's a huge fan of the show. Huge fan of the show.
Wait, no.
I wouldn't doubt it if he just accepted the second his PR team actually gets it to him. Just, yes, please, right now, thank you.
Oh, wait a second, hang on. Yeah, we're one of the few media outlets that's actually allowed and willing to talk about the possibility of Men in Black 6. Wait, what the fuck was this superhero movie?
Hancock.
This is what pisses me off, is because my plan was to go with Hancock 2, right?
Okay.
Because I mean, it would honestly, like, if you're trying to pitch Hancock 2 to people right now, you're gonna have to end up coming to the show as like low rent as this. This is basically like going through the darkened alleys of the Blade Runner future and finding a place with a neon sign that says live show, and then you show up here, and then you can pitch Hancock 2.
Okay, unpopular opinion. I liked Hancock.
I did too, but they'll never make a sequel.
What about you, SC Truth? Did you like Hancock?
Yeah, I did actually. I was actually hoping for a sequel at time. It was a lot different than most superhero movies I'd seen. So I was like, we need more of this.
I mean, the whole, like, their Osiris and Isis and, like, the girl. When the girl got into the picture and she's like a Hancock sort of thing, I was like, eh. But everything else I thought was great. I thought it was awesome. Like a drunk, homeless, angry Superman. Yeah.
Misanthropic Superman.
Yeah, it sounded fucking great.
Fuck y'all Superman.
Yeah, I like that. Thought that was a good idea.
Well, I think the problem is, though, is that, like, that was a film. Hancock as a film hit every mark and number as it had to, right?
Okay.
Like, there was nothing surprising in the film. In terms of being a movie, it wasn't surprising.
No.
But if you compare it to the average superhero movie, it didn't actually hit the standard superhero movie beats. It hit the standard action movie beats.
True. What I really want to see, though, is I want to see an adaptation of Garth Ennis's The Boys, and I think we're at the right point for this to happen. In this comic book, The Boys, basically it's a CIA-funded operation where these black bag operatives, these weird scum fucks that have been gathered from all around the world, get injected with superpower serum to basically police superheroes, because superheroes are these, like, rampant cocksuckers who run around and unnecessarily kill people. They have, like, violent orgies and sex and doing heroic amounts of drugs and just public destruction. And the people who counter them are the boys, who are souped up normal people who go and brutally murder them. we need this movie now. We need this movie now. With Marvel movie overload and being wary of superheroes, and you're just kind of tired of all these fucking movies, we need this movie now. Right now.
Yeah, but what we'll end up getting, though, will be... so we'll get the Marvel Universe.
What?
And all of
Barsis is being adapted? Get the fuck out of here.
Carl Urban is playing Butcher.
What? Oh my god, that would be amazing. Holy shit.
Honestly, I don't even know what this is about, but when I hear Carl Urban is going to be playing a character that is named, I have to actually discount it because the universe is not that kind.
Yeah, I mean, because Carl Urban is amazing, and like anytime Carl Urban does something awesome, the rest of the world doesn't let us keep it.
Here's the weird thing. It's a meme now that Dredd 2 should be a thing. But
yes.
They won't do it.
Yes, it should be a thing by now.
They won't do it. Instead, we're going to get Disney acquiring the X-Men eventually. And then we get to understand how the Avengers and the X-Men, it's like, oh yeah, cinematic universe where the world blows up literally every fucking day.
Holy shit. Oh my god, is this real? Okay, we're gonna take a look at this once we're done hanging out with SC Truth. But otherwise, so what else have you been up to, SC Truth? What's going on with you in your life?
Trying to get my Twitch channel off the ground if my computer will stop shitting itself every time I try to stream.
What's your Twitch channel?
B&J Plays. It's where me and my girlfriend just kind of chill out playing games. It's nothing too serious. I don't want to be one of those hype beast motherfucker kind of people who are like insanely. It's like they're on crack. It's like they're just smoking a big heap of crack and getting on. I can't do that.
BNJ or BNJ?
B and J.
I've never been on crack when I've been on Twitch.
BNJ Plays. I'm gonna try and find it.
But I mean,
I found it. I'm gonna follow your shit right now.
Actually, you know what? Hey, Jeb, do you want to let's auto host him?
I'm gonna try and find it. Well, he's auto hosted us. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. So you're now auto hosted by YouTube Saints.
Yep. We're making this happen.
Shit. Thank you.
We're making this happen. God damn it. Fuck you.
Maloha Akbar, my friend.
I don't know how to do that. I gotta figure this out right now.
I know. I can't figure that shit out either.
Nah, I can figure it out.
It's supposed to be really easy, but
I can figure it out. It's fine. It's all right. I just need to like be quiet for a second. Everybody, just be quiet. The show needs to pause for a second. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I do love, though. I want to actually give some love to not just the chat, but especially to the mods. Yeah. So between the three platforms you guys have had to actually handle this show on, being Twitch, which this does seem a bit more like a sort of barbecue. Everyone's just chill. Everyone's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, you were wonderfully brutal on Friday. And again, if you're a mod on the Discord, it's weapons free for all those things I mentioned before. Have fun. Happy hunting. Okay. Don't go too far.
Oh. They have been, and it's been beautiful to watch.
Well, you know, here's what I really like about that, though, is that I ended up having like the more like,
nailed it.
I hate to say it, but the senior mods, right? I love the fact that, like, before anyone was willing to just go weapons free like that, they kept asking, and like, we don't want to do this unless it's absolutely cool. And then I'm like, oh fuck, well, yes, no, please, I trust you more than this. Go forth and slay. And they did that.
Slay,
but they did
Queen,
it
slay.
so well. They did it so well.
All right, all right. SC Hong, anything else you want to show other than just your Twitch channel?
Not really. So I guess I'll just chill the Saints pre-show.
Hey, good call. Absolutely. I mean, we keep them in the description every time, but we'll also put you in the in the description here. And nailed it. Got it. All right. Well, we love you, buddy. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon, all right?
All right, take care.
See ya.
Later. Okay, we need to watch this.
Yeah, what? You were so happy about this.
Hey, what the fuck? Why is the Vsauce video playing? Shut up. Shut up. Go away. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Yeah, no, The Boys. There's a The Boys trailer. In theory, but I think I just lost it. Motherfucker. The Boys trailer. Meme review. Okay.
You know, that's the funny thing. I can actually clap twice in front of my own daughter now, and she'll be like, "Meme review."
Yeah. She's good about that. Okay. Why is this all fucked up here? Yeah, I want to watch this. I'm really excited about this. All right, let's do it.
Hello, I'm Madeline Stillwell, Senior Vice President of Hero Management at Vought International.
Okay, all right, Vaughn International. Just making sure we don't get copy fucking struck for this shit. It's a minute-long video.
Our portfolio of superheroes has grown exponentially since our humble beginnings back in 1944.
Oh my god. I'll just say, from what I'm seeing now, this feels like the American answer to One Punch Man, which, honestly, Jeff, and hang on, I'm going to say this, and I know you're going to hate it, but I honestly think, like, if there was actually an anime to introduce you to, One Punch Man would be it.
I've seen it, and it's fine.
It's great.
No, it's fine.
It's great. It's hilarious. It's wonderful.
Soldier Boy to the 7, we provide the world with the safety, service, and the super it deserves.
Okay. No, it's got a good cheeky feel. Everything's like good and happy and it's cool.
The resuscitation on a fish thing, I will say honestly, and the smile that came after it, I am at this point starting to get a, what was it, haunted house vibe. What was the you remember like the spoof comedies that they were making for the longest time? It's like Marlon Wayans was in every one of them.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So no matter where your adventures take you, always remember, Vought is here for you.
And before we get the Garth Ennis vibe, let's just take a second and... They're gonna show anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's
Oh wait, hang on. It's an Amazon original.
Yeah, it's an Amazon original.
Okay, actually, I will be honest. At this point, having recently watched a number of, I just finished Man in the High Castle.
Okay.
And have you've not watched that yet?
Nah, I've watched some. It's good. But we got Carl Urban as the butcher, Wee Huey, Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and the girl. They look pretty fucking good. They look like the boys. They look like the fucking boys.
No, I was worrying because I was worrying it was going to be like a feature film from like Universal or something like that. And what I was picking up immediately was like hints of Suicide Squad, mixed with that, genuine sort of parody film like we'd get from Damon Wayans or from Marlon.
The Boys.
But this being a Prime series, Amazon's doing pretty fucking good work right now.
Right. Well, the thing that you have to keep in mind with The Boys is like, it's got all these like heroic looking people in here and shit. Like what you find out when you're watching The Boys is like this dude, the Superman knockoff is like a fucking brutal rapist. This fucking dude right here is like a fucking cokehead. who abuses and beats up prostitutes and shit like that. And you know they're unchecked because they're superheroes. They're practically gods. And then you got these dudes like injecting a serum to get superpowers to brutally fuck them up. Like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I'm excited actually. By the way, this episode of Midweek Saints brought to you by Amazon. Praise Bezos and Twitch. Sorry. I don't mean to look like my soul is being beaten down when I say that. I'm just learning to cope as I go along. But everybody, hey, so let's get another guest in here, Jeff.
Caligator says, you done fucked up now. You didn't leave the pistol at a 45-degree angle. He also says, I started in our Discord as a Moon Jew attack gator. Look at me now. A nuclear-equipped neat sling attack gator.
Was it?
Indeed.
No hot dogs for you.
No hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, no, you done fucked up now. Look at that. Ain't no 45-degree angle.
Yeah, that's really funny because you know who's coming in next? It's Caligator.
Robert Downey Jr.?
No, it's Caligator. Hey, and I gotta go take a pee.
And I also need to mute the stream because I was hearing echo.
Oh, good. I was worrying you were going to have to also urinate, leaving me alone to entertain these people.
I mean, you're damn lucky that I almost was about to.
Terrible things happen, Caligator. Terrible things happen when I am left alone on the internet. Have you seen what I've done to Jeff's house in Conan Barbaria or Exile?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to watch you guys play. I've been like up to my eyeballs and fucking back work lately.
It was wonderful. So I played a bit with them, and then I died a bunch, and then I just ended up being just this naked person in Beardy City. And so I decided I would decorate Jeff's house with wonderful signs and signs. No, I'm going to take that back. There were a few signs, but most of them were motivational billboards and plaques awarding his accomplishments. Yes. And I did this all while everyone was offline, and I was very happy with them. And then afterwards, I tried to put more on the roof, and he got all upset. So,
what?
Maybe it's best that you haven't seen it. It was very emotional.
So many signs. It was the signing.
It was billboarding.
What are we talking about?
I was just.
Conan.
Nothing. Yeah, your house. How I made it better. How I reminded you. I put plaques in your living room.
Oh, on
which
Conan.
reminded you.
Yeah, on Conan Exiles. That's right.
Which reminded you that in 2018 you won the award for best neighbor ever. Now we're in 2019. Who knows where that's gonna go?
Oh, and Bar will break my legs if I don't remind you guys of this. But he's not just foreign. He's one of our shock troopers.
It's true.
He's a foreign shock trooper.
Mm-hmm. He's a foreign.
Does that mean he's part of the French Foreign Legion?
Portuguese Foreign Legion. No, wait, no, that doesn't work that way.
No.
Close enough.
Hey, whatever. How you been, Callie?
So I was telling Nick, up to my eyeballs in work. I've been streaming almost daily lately.
Damn.
So
good.
It's a little rough, a little bit.
Well, somebody has to pick up the slack. I haven't been streaming fucking at all, man. I've just been busy making this fucking video. So good.
I've been streaming like a motherfucker lately, as everyone will tell you.
Oh man, I was actually funny enough telling the others earlier today. I was streaming Fallout 76 last night, and I ran into like just by complete chance of me being an idiot on a quest. Ran into the most adorable fucking thing. It was an entire family playing the game together.
Aww.
It was the husband, the wife, and their 11-year-old daughter was running around following them in busted ass power armor.
That's cute.
Did you protect them?
No, I didn't attack them. They actually helped me out.
Did you?
Protect them? No, they were over my level, well beyond my level. I was like, holy shit, well, maybe these people will be friendly. I'm gonna go ask them how to fucking do this quest, because I don't know my asshole from my elbow.
So has Fallout 76 gotten better?
From what I can tell, yeah.
Yeah?
It's like the core content, like everyone bitched about it not having any NPCs in the game. There are NPCs. They just happen to be robots. Yeah, you have robot NPCs that act as quest givers and stuff like that. It plays a lot like Conan does. Funny enough, with us mentioning Conan.
Okay.
It plays tremendously like Conan. So you have like your little dungeons you can explore. You read the notes and stuff. Like hilariously enough, there's more recorded dialogue for this game than there's been in any of the past Fallout games.
Wow, crazy. That's
yeah,
weird.
it's just all in like diaries and things like that. And
I kind of like that though. I mean, when you think about it, like you're dealing with like post-apocalyptia, right?
Yeah, like the whole idea what Howard was talking about earlier on was in the development they wanted the players to be the NPCs. They wanted to kind of like shove you into interacting with one another for once.
Right. Instead of being able to just like solo everything, like if you want to have an interactive experience, you have to do it with a player.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that you can still have a solo experience with it. I mean, I've done some of the stuff with parties, just random people that I run into. It's like, hey, you want to help me out with this? Oh yeah. Go off and whatnot. But for the rest of the time, I'm just solo. Like right now, I found a nice little spot up in the mountains where I pitched my camp, and there's a junk deposit next to it, which junk is basically the lifeblood of the game.
Right. It's like the currency.
Yeah, well, might as well be. Yeah, you what was it? The junk deposits, you put down an extractor on top of it, and it just gives you free junk constantly. You just have to go back every so often to sort of pick everything up.
I want this game.
It's for $40. I mean, it ain't bad.
What are you playing it on?
I'm playing it on PC.
Huh?
Yeah. And I tested it out playing it with the controller and then also playing it with mouse and keyboard. I've stuck to mouse and keyboard.
Like you do. Yeah.
You kind of have to, like, even though everyone's complained about the fact that it's like, oh well, the keys and stuff were like meant for a controller. Well, no, they weren't. It just happens to be a kind of like funky mapped in some of the places. Like for instance, to scroll left and right on some menus, you use Z and X, or not Z and X, Z and C.
Z and C. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, it's just below. Was it your WASP?
A and D.
Yeah.
So it's still in the same relative location, and while it works fine on the controller, trying to access any of your emotes or your special commands and stuff like that, you don't have enough buttons on your controller to be able to do that.
Okay.
So.
I'm a WASD fucking devotee at this point. So.
Nazi.
WASD.
Nazi. Yeah. I don't know. That's cool. That's pretty good. I have not had any time to play video games over the past week, but I've managed to log in to Conan just a little bit, just long enough to do a little bit of work on New Sean Kingston.
New Sean Kingston.
Yeah. Me and Nick have been playing on the Beardbarian server, but Nick was drunk one night and he's like, "We need to go and we need to found the town of New Sean Kingston." I'm like, "That's
that was
cool.
my idea.
Yeah, it was your idea.
Did you for your character? Did you make yourself Dayglow White?
No, my character's black as fuck. I'm reflecting my inner personality, so obviously.
Okay. Yeah,
but
my character is about the color of a Werther's original.
I got the Aquilonian pack, the Rome themed pack.
Oh, yeah.
So everything's like super white.
Greco-Roman.
That you build. So I'm like, yeah, we'll build New Sean Kingston and everything will be like perfectly pearly white and marbleized. So
if you get the Pictish one, it actually gives you like some skins, or not skins, but like different overhauls that you can do for animals.
I got that one, yeah. I've done a couple of those. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we what's it on the server that Rory, myself, Goose, and Genocide Rider are playing on. We have was it Mitch Gorilla? because who is the guardian of our gates? He's been stomping around, kind of tantruming. Apparently, he didn't get a bill passed in the Senate that he needed to.
I got really upset one night because so in Conan lately, you've been able to do like pet training. You know, you get like little baby pets and you can train them up. But once you capture them, you can also put them into containers. And so me and Beardy one night, really, really drunk, we got this idea that we were going to go and find gorilla babies and we're going to make a barrel full of monkeys. But there are no gorilla babies yet in the game, so you can't make a barrel full of monkeys. And
wait. The gorillas in the jungle?
Yeah, they don't have babies yet. You can't train them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gorilla turtles. Okay.
No. I mean like the gorillas. And we spent like 2.5 hours, wasted 2.5 hours trying to find gorilla babies because we wanted to make a barrel full of monkeys. So yeah, that's what it is. Other than like Fallout 76, what are the games you playing lately?
Let's see. I was streaming Oxygen Not Included the other night.
Yeah. I got really mad when everybody was trying to tell me how to play that game the other night.
I remember.
Yeah.
I was one of the ones trying to help.
I know. I was so tired. I had insomnia. I had the worst dreams ever. I only slept like 2 hours. And so I started playing Oxygen Not Included. Everybody's like, "No, you idiot, you need to do this." And I'm like, "You know what?
No.
Why don't you play the fucking game then? Fuck you." God.
It's got some really shenanigan-y like type mechanics and stuff.
It does.
Like I'm still learning crap from it too. For instance, you can create a special airlock by taking the standard airlocks, putting 2 of them sideways, and then having 2 right side up on either side. And so any gas that goes in between those 2 sections, where the double ones close up, they'll delete the gas. So it keeps things like chlorine and methane and all the other gases and stuff from polluting the inside of your base.
Right. That's a complicated game. I like it though. It's interesting. Well,
unfortunately, all of your characters are mentally retarded and have the survival the survival instincts of a russet potato.
Yeah, dude, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Well, all right.
I want to play this game now.
It's pretty fun.
I mean, like I'm hearing you describe it. I'm like, this sounds like a more advanced version of Papers, Please. The game in which it's a game in which you can never do anything correctly. You will always fail, and the game is ultimately to see how long it takes you to fail.
It's what?
Kind of, yeah. It's very Dwarf Fortressy.
Yeah, Oxygen Not Included reminds me of a mix between Dwarf Fortress, Fallout Shelter, and stapling your penis to a piece of wood.
Yeah.
What you repeat?
Completely accurate.
Yeah.
So Anyway,
but it's got a little bit of tingle whenever the head hits.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's a good tingle. It's a very good tingle. All right, Callie, anything you want to promote, put out there to the world, man?
My Twitch channel, as far as it goes, I've been doing 2 major streams a week, 2 guaranteed streams. We're doing playthroughs on Fallout right now. Also, the Conan server that the others and me are playing on. We're streaming that. Oxygen Not Included. Beyond that, we will be having a return to the D&D streams that we've been having. This Saturday will be our first show back since our hiatus.
Me and Nick really need to get into a D&D game.
Well, the open invitation's still there if you guys want to come in and either play or even just the guest voice for an afternoon.
Twitch.tv/Caligator, right?
Yep.
All right, man. Cool. Well, it's always a pleasure, brother.
All right. Always a pleasure, guys.
Maloha.
All right. Let's do one more, and then I need to finish up my Song of Salt and Poo video, and then get ready for this.
And I might
what?
Twitch stream some Conan.
You think so?
I don't know, maybe. I'll see what happens.
Okay.
You pop.
Don't put pressure on
waiting
me.
Room, Jeff.
Pressure makes me not want to do anything.
I accidentally jumped into the waiting room. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. All right. What's actually kind of funny too. What's actually rather funny is like people like you got to talk to Y2K NW, and he actually just won the role too. Y2K NW.
Oh hey.
Yeah.
What's the big deal, bro? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's going on? What is going on? And explain. Listen, lay it out, step by step.
Redheads
brick
and
by
facials.
brick, okay?
What is this? Redheads and facials.
So I meant someone was talking about Vegas in the chat one time there, and I have a Vegas story, but it like compared to you fucking freaks, there's nothing I can come close to, right?
Okay.
I've only been to Vegas once, but it was.
No,
great.
I just mean in terms of general degeneracy. I don't hold a candle to you guys.
Okay.
There was that one German.
So back in 2010, I decided to go on a road trip to Vegas from here where I live in the frigid wilds of Canada because it seemed like a better idea than killing everyone I work with.
Fair.
Whoa, wait, hang on. You're Canadian?
Well, like you didn't know, eh?
I mean, like he's got a fucking leaf for his goddamn avatar. Come on, Nick. What the fuck?
I haven't exactly hidden this.
Oh shit! I didn't even pick up on that. Oh god, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So you go on this road trip.
So it took me a sedate 3 days to get down there because I made the mistake of not taking the interstate. If you ever get the chance to drive Route 93 through Idaho and Nevada, fucking don't.
I've done it. It's not fun. It's really boring.
I get there. It's 9 p.m. on a Sunday night. I figure, well, I'll do some shit here, and then tomorrow I'll do all the other Vegas-y stuff and see other things. I get this great idea that I'm going to walk down one side of the strip and come back the other, right? And maybe stop in for a couple of places and have one here and there. And I think I stopped in at the Bellagio.
Okay.
And I'm drinking like a single shot vodka in a tall glass without a lot of ice. Because one, I'm a lightweight, and two, it's 40 fucking above at 9 p.m. when I get there.
Right.
That's Celsius. Okay, that's 40 degrees science.
That's hot as fuck. Yeah.
I'm sweating my nuts off. And I'm thinking, like this drink is a little strong. So I figure, well, maybe it's just what he's using, right? I'm not thinking. I asked for another. I look down the bar just out of the corner of my eye, and there's two women there who make me, under tall and gravitationally challenged me, look like a slender fucking reed. They're passing this guy a $10 bill to throw another shot into this glass. And I'm thinking, I need to get out of here because I want to survive my first night in Vegas.
Do you?
So that became a this was the setup for what happened later.
Okay.
I get the great idea. I'm just going to stop in every place that's open and have a drink.
Excellent.
Which seemed like a great idea, right?
It is a great idea.
So
I've
somewhere
done that. Yes, well done.
Somewhere around Planet Hollywood. So I'm on my way back. In Planet Hollywood, I'm thinking $12 is awfully expensive for a highball. And the next thing I know, I'm back at my hotel room. There's at Hotel 6 behind the MGM Grand. My shorts are off.
Okay.
I'm wearing a rubber. I'm looking at the back end of an actual redhead.
Okay.
Who I could never score this in my life, ever. And she's like, well, whenever you're ready. And I'm thinking, how the fuck did I get here?
Okay.
Surprised.
All right.
That's kind of where it ends. Like I got my nuts off and passed out and woke up the next day and realized that I should not be allowed to hang around Vegas unsupervised. If I try another night of this could go bad the next time.
Wait, so you blacked out and you woke up in your shitty motel room with a redhead and got your fuck on. You didn't have to pay? It wasn't a prostitute?
I'm assuming I did because didn't remember how much money I had in my wallet when I left the hotel room.
Oh.
I probably did. Fucked if I know how she picked me off the fucking sidewalk or something. I don't know.
Well, she sounds like she was at least classy. She was like, whenever you're ready. I mean, it sounds like she was patient and welcoming.
Experienced.
Yeah. That's
professional. That sounds like a prostitute.
For having not spent a single dime in a casino, I took a great gamble and it came up, it didn't come up craps. That could have been a lot worse.
Can you remember what color her eyebrows were?
Same color as the hair on her head,
She's a real
and
redhead.
the little bit of muff she had. She's an actual redhead.
Oh well, then that
This
might
is-
have not been a prostitute at all. I mean, for all you know, that was just a regular old nympho.
Yeah.
She got up and left pretty fast, so I assume maybe she was.
Well,
The
good on
guys-
you. I mean, good goddamn. Las Vegas is magical, isn't it? It's just it
is.
grants you those cliche experiences, no matter what they might be, and
Like
you get them, and that's yours to carry on for the nothing. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's not so much a thing of like, hey, don't tell anyone, as much as it is like, nothing that happens here will ever actually carry off into your normal life outside of amazing stories to tell your friends.
Well, it's like you've watched where your friends just utterly fail at a video game and you grab the controller and pass it back to them, right? That's essentially what Vegas decided to do for me that night. I have to go back sometime and repay it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have 3 nights there starting tomorrow.
Oh,
So the guys in the chat were talking about it, and I'm like, hey, if you happen to find a hot redhead who looked like she was really hot 10 years ago, do me a favor, obviously pay for it and blow on her face as a, what she looks like now, I couldn't possibly imagine.
This is for that weird Canadian. Yeah.
Y2K happens again. Y2K has come again. Yeah.
I'm sure she'd love the repeat business if, provided how many others she's gone through that night.
Did you pay though?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I must have, because there wasn't a whole lot of money left in my wallet compared to when I left.
You know,
you could have just gotten robbed.
Yeah.
She stole my heart. That's what she did.
All I know is I'm really looking forward. I want to do the zip line through the Las Vegas Strip. That sounds fucking great.
That sounds like suicide.
That sounds like a very Jeff thing to do.
No, you could. There's a zip line that goes straight through the fucking Las Vegas Strip, and I wanna get all cranked up on goofy drugs and fucking like ride that thing straight through the Strip. That'd be great.
As someone who is deathly afraid of heights, I would ride that thing straight into a coronary.
I'll
just take my pants off right before I jump off the platform too.
No, actually, no. You know what you need to do is you need to
That
go
way the
down
wind's
that.
whipping around like.
Now,
It'd be fucking great.
And that's when the Imodium kicked in.
Now, Jeff,
Gross.
You'd be a legend, Jeff. A fucking legend.
Just gotta leave my mark all over the Strip.
No, you just gotta be consistent, Jeff. You gotta go down that zip line in your American flag fucking swim trunks.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you spray liquid shit out of your backside, it'll at least wash out.
It'll at least hit everybody who's saluting.
Just get a fucking MAGA hat and put a chin strap on it. Just go down that zip line with a fucking chin strap MAGA hat, like making America great again. Oh God!
I always knew there was something wrong with Trump supporters. What the fuck?
Oh, then you get to the bottom, run into the news crew that's there, and then tell them you're anti-Trump, and they'll completely forgive you.
Oh no! Say nothing at all and just wait for Antifa to hit you up on Facebook. Like, yo, we know you were the guy who shit on all those Trump supporters. You mean the vacationers in Vegas? Yeah, they're all Nazis, aren't they? Do you have money? Sure they are. Yeah. No, I can send you the shorts. You can auction them on eBay. Buy a whole bunch of balaclavas with that.
Like, all I'm saying is if I take a bunch of Imodium, a bunch of fucking mushrooms, I get on the zip line with my short like American flag shorts, it's gonna be a more forceful spray than the Mandalay Bay, all right?
Oh, there's someone in chat said to do Jilly Juice first.
Very good Vegas reference.
Oh, wow.
I'm Jeff Holiday. This is Jackass and why you don't do Jilly Juice.
Hey guys, welcome to Jackass's Jilly Juice Challenge. I'm gonna eat Del Taco and then drink a bunch of chili juice and then take a 4-hour drive to Vegas and see if we make it.
All right. Anyway, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this is getting a little excessive. Well, Y2K NW, thank you, buddy. Anything you want to show, promote, put out there to the world?
My shitty little YouTube channel, which I'm going to try to put more effort into this year.
Okay. What's it?
Same name as me. Same name as me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, absolutely. I'll try and grab that. And just in case, send it to me in a DM on Discord, will you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
And before you leave us, just keep in mind, if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel in this day and age, you say effort. Just strike that word clean out of your vocabulary.
Oh wait, the great Canadian neckbeard, right?
Yeah, that's me on Twitter.
Oh yeah. Fuck, I got it. Yeah, we're all good. Cool, got it, man. Awesome. Thank you so much. We love you, buddy. We'll talk to you again soon. All right.
I hope so.
All right. Sweet. Cheers. Oh my God, what a great night, man. What a great night.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wow, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I have a lot of work that I still have to do. I have to pack for my trip tomorrow, and then I gotta finish this video and put it all together and just be done. Just be done.
Did you read the script?
Which script?
The new one.
Oh, the one that you just sent me tonight. No, I haven't had a chance to. No.
I think that one would be a lot of fun. So yeah, we've been your midweek saints. Look at this. We're producing YouTube videos and shit. We're like hanging out with people. We're making things happen. Not only that, we're also reporting on police foursomes, like that hot fucking who's got the handcuffs tonight kind of action.
Right.
It's been a good night.
Birdbox Dicktangle. Yeah.
Birdbox Dicktangle. You know.
What's going on Friday?
Oh, I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna shame Jake into co-hosting if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna really shame him too. Like,
yeah.
Hey, listen. Like, if you tell a girl like me that something's possible, I'm forced to believe it's destiny. So, Jake.
Okay.
I can't wait to have you as a co-host.
Absolutely. Absolutely. MC Lucas, thank you so much for the resubscribe for 2 months so far. Appreciate you. Love you, buddy. So in theory, on Friday, I'm going to be balls deep in redheaded prostitute, and Nick will be on the YouTube channel with Nakey Jakey from the Bible Reloaded.
That's a genuine fucking change of position, isn't it, Jeff?
Not really. It's just I just don't do conventions like you do conventions.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you know, if you ask like your average viewer of this show or anything they're affiliated with, like, all right, two situations. One dude is balls deep in a redhead, the other one is hosting a show on YouTube. Who's who? Jeff Holiday or Nick Goroff? Well, it wouldn't fall in, but yes, next Friday is going to be a fucking anomaly. It's 2019. I might have Jake here to own the conservatives, to really affirm our place in the regressive left, so that we can have Dave Sherratt on as a fucking guest on Friday.
We have been chugging the soy lately quite a bit, haven't we?
But yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it, man.
Hoping to have Jake on, and don't spoil it because it's only 50 of you watching now. But whether or not I get Jake on, I'm gonna force him into a few rounds of Amazon reviews. I think we've grown beyond that just being a bit to being an actual competition. It's like, oh, you think you're a good host, huh? You think you're a presenter? You think you're clever? You got some comedy,
some hot
shit in your blood. You got some hot shit going on. Hey, take to Amazon and let's review some products we don't own.
That's right. And other than that, so Friday will be good. Nick will be here with hopefully Jake. If not, then probably somebody else. And we'll see you.
Jables, maybe.
Maybe Jables, yeah. And we'll see you otherwise back
Jake
here.
Maybe Jake and Jables.
We'll see you right back
Maybe
here.
We'll have a fucking three-way.
We'll see you right back here on Wednesday. As always, for the Midweek Saints, we love you guys. You are the best audience, and we have the best mod team. We have the best fucking people out there. We love you. We're gay for you. We want to goggle your fucking nuts and your collective labes or whatever the fuck you have. Yeah, good night. Good night. Good night.
Collective labes.
Yeah, labes, dude. What's wrong with labes? Labes are good.
No, I love the fact that there's a plural term for it now. It's kind of like, I don't know how to regard a fucking herd of moose.
Okay, well, like a singular labe would be like one labe, and then like.
What's a labia?
No. Well, like okay, so singular
This is like the laborati.
Labia is a neutral that could be singular or multiplicative or labes. Labes is. Shut up. Labes is obviously more than one labe, right?
Listen, Mr. Urban Dictionary, I'm more than happy to accept the terminology of labes. I like it. I just wondered, so a singular is a labia, multiple are labes.
Right.
But there's got to be
labe, labe itself is just a singular labe, like one labe, like one pussy lip. That's it.
But the one you really care about is Lieben, which is German for love, which means that Germans have been obsessing about naming parts of the pussy since long before either of us was born.
That's poetry.